Hello, dear business partner. Thanks for watching Lenovo Bid Portal for DCG Products User Guide. This guide covers the following functions: creating new online bid requests, managing your history of bid requests, creating a new deal registration request, managing your history of deal registration requests, managing user emails in your company. This guide is for both distributors and resellers. Functionality is similar for both types of user. Where there are different pages will be marked with one of these symbols: distributor-only page and reseller-only page. Prices displayed in Lenovo Bid Portal will be in channel price for distributors and in estimated reseller price for resellers. Throughout this user guide, the following abbreviations will be used. What is Lenovo Bid Portal? The Lenovo Bid Portal allows enabled Lenovo business partners to get instant online special bid quotations and to request deal registrations for Lenovo's range of products. All Lenovo Tier 1 partners and selected resellers should be enabled for Lenovo Bid Portal. This user guide only covers the DCG products. Lenovo Bid Portal offers both online quoting capability and deal registration for all Lenovo DCG products, including CTOs. Lenovo Bid Portal integrates with other Lenovo tools, including Lenovo, Partner.com, DCSC, CRM, and SFDC. Access to the Lenovo Bid Portal is via a single sign-on into LPC. Each user in your company who requires access to LBP will need to register in LPC first. This is the Lenovo Bid Portal simple 5-step process. The first is to request a deal registration. The second is to add configure and product. Then you will have to select end user and get a price. The final step is to select a distributor and a reseller. This is the Lenovo Bid Portal support scope. The left side are the sub-brands in scope, which are supported by LBP, including deal registration, single country indirect front-end bid, IBM special price book, fixed offering, MTM, dynamic CTO, and ThinkServer CTO. On the right side are out of scope, which are not supported by LBP, including SAE Nutanix, RPQ, IBM V5000 and V7000, multi-country. For SAE and Nutanix, LBP supports the deal registration, but doesn't support the creation of a bid request. This is the homepage of LPC. You must have to register in LPC first, then you can have access to LBP. This is the homepage of LBP. You can access all major functions from this page. Click on one of these large icons to select a function. From this page, they are the introduction of LBP function, including create a new bid request, your bid requests, create a new deal registration, your deal registrations and user administration. We will create a demo deal registration and a demo bid request for your reference to introduce the function of LBP. But for furthermore details, please refer to this user guide and index. And then let's get started. As mentioned, the first step of getting a quotation in LBP is to request a deal registration. What is a deal registration? Deal registration is a way for a reseller to protect the investment that they make in developing a new opportunity and needs to be approved by Lenovo. Your registration identifies a unique customer name and address. If approved, it covers you for all deals in the customer. Click Create a new deal registration picture to get started. The first step is to define an end customer. There are two ways you can do so. The first way is to search by name, and you can also search by DMUID if you know it. Click Search Account. Then a list of end users will be displayed regarding the keywords you input for end customer name. You can select the end customer you want request a deal registration for. Please pay attention that sometimes you will see the status of end users will be marked with colored square. Different colors stands for different status of this account. Red means blocked. You cannot request a deal registration for this end customer. These accounts are usually global accounts managed by Lenovo. The yellow means this account has already been registered by other companies. The green means this account has already been registered by you or other members in your company. The blue means this account has been registered but still pending for Lenovo's approval. The gray means it has been already registered by other companies and still pending for Lenovo's approval. Choose an account you want request a deal registration for and click Register Deal. Then you will be asked to input some mandatory information for your deal registration. Including the deal registration name, the total deal registration size amount, and you can also describe your deal registration. Additional email address. You can put some additional email address here, and all the emails regarding this deal registration will be sent to this email address. And then, as a distributor, you will have to choose a T2 reseller. There are two ways you can do so. You can search by name, or you can search by T2 reseller BPID if you know it. Choose the T2 reseller you want. And then the last step is to add a product. This action is not asking you to add real product number, but to choose brand of the product. Please pay attention to this column, additional information. The sub-brands which is marked with additional approvals required means if you choose this kind of product, not only Lenovo approval is needed, but also other vendors' approval is needed too, including Cloudian, DataCore, IBM, Nexenta, and Nutanix. Choose one of the sub-brands you want, or choose more than one, and then click Save to go ahead. After all the information is input, click Next button. Then you will get into this page. This is a summary of your dual registration. You can find all the information you have just input. Pay attention to the two buttons in the bottom of this page, New Note and Attach File. By using this function, you can add some additional information for your dual registration. Click New Note. Then you can add some wording here. Click Attach File. You can add some file from your local computer. And then you can see the wording and the file are all added into your dual registration. You can go back to amend some information or just save without sending. If you want Submit for approval, click Submit. Then you will get to My Dual Registrations page. In this page, you can find all the dual registration you have created. You can search them by filter. You can also export them to Excel. After you submit a dual registration, an email will be sent to you to inform you that your dual registration has been submitted for approval. This is the email to distributors. And after Lenovo approved your dual registration, you can see the status of your dual registrations changed to approved. For the approved dual registrations and the draft dual registrations, you will find the button Action. By clicking this button, you can go ahead to create a new bid request based on the approved dual registration, or you can delete or edit based on the draft dual registrations. This is the step of how to create a normal dual registration. As mentioned just now, if you choose a special sub-brands that need additional approval, it will trigger other vendors' approval process. Let's take an example to see how it works. When you add product sub-brands, let's take Claudian for example. When you choose the sub-brands that needs additional approvals, it will not only send to Lenovo, but also send to other vendors for approval. Then a warning message will show up to inform you other approval is needed. Press OK to continue. Then you will be asked to put some mandatory information. The field marked with red are the field should be input information mandatory. And then let's submit this deal registration. You can click the deal registration name to get into your deal registrations. You can see the deal registrations is submitted. Now it's being approved. After this deal registration is approved, let's go back to check the status. And this is the step of how to create a deal registration, including additional approval. For sometimes, you will find the end customer you want to request a deal registration for has already been registered by other companies. In this occasion, you will have to request investment review. What is an investment review? Investment review is to challenge an existing registration for another business partner. It will be sent for manual approval, normally to the Lenovo sales rep covering the end customer. There is no guarantee that your investment review will be approved. If it's approved, this doesn't mean you will replace the other reseller for this deal. Lenovo may decide to approve your company as well as the existing registered reseller. You can find the investment review button before an end customer, which is already registered by others. And then warning message will show up to inform you that this end customer has already been registered. Press OK to go ahead. And the step is also the same. Then we click Submit. A warning message will show up. Manual approval will proceed as this deal requires initial investment review. Click OK to go ahead. Then you will get into this page for an investment review. The system will require you to ask some questions. For example, describe the activities, describe the key actions, and please provide any further justification. After you input the information and click Submit, and then this deal registration will be sent to Lenovo for investment review. This is the deal registration we created just now. This is the first one. You can see it's already approved. And when it's approved by Lenovo, you will also get an email notification to inform you. This is the email. All the information in your deal registrations will be displayed. And this one is the second deal registration we created. It's for need additional approval process. You can see Lenovo has already approved this deal registration. It's still pending for other vendors' approval. So the deal registration status will show as pending for strategic partners. After the vendors approved, the status will also change to approved. And sometimes, when you input end customer name and you cannot find the end customer you want to create a deal registration for, you can choose to create new account. Click this button, Create Account. And you will be asked to input mandatory information. Click Save. It will take a few minutes for the system to check if your request for creating a new customer. The system will inform you are creating a new end customer. Please continue to go on. Then the new end customer is created and submitted to Lenovo for approval. The system will automatically go to deal registration page. You can choose to create deal registration based on this new created end customer, or go back. Let's search the new end customer we have just created. You can see it's already existing in LBP. And now you can use this end customer to go ahead for a deal registration. And you can also use the deal registrations to create a bid request. But please pay attention that the DMU number is still pending. Only after Lenovo approved this new end customer, the DMU number will be generated, and you will be able to generate the final contract by this deal registration and bid request. This is the step of how to create a new deal registration and manage your deal registrations. The next one is create a new bid request. The first one to create a new bid request is to add configure. There are 3 ways you can do so. The first one is by configurator. By clicking configurator, the system will lead you to DCSC, the online configurator tool. After you build configurator in DCSC and click Add to Cart, the configurator you have just built will be imported to LBP automatically. The second way is to add product manually by clicking Add Product. If you want to input a single product manually, you can input the product number here and search. Then the product you want will be displayed. You can click Add to Cart to choose this product number. And sometimes if you want to add products by list, you can use Download CSV Template function. By clicking this button, the system will provide you a template. You can add the product number and the quantity here. After they are added, please save in CSV format in your computer. Then you can upload the template you have just created. Then you can see the products are added into your bid request. Also click Add to Cart. You can also remove the product by clicking Remove button. And there are the third way to add products manually, directly, by using Copy-Paste function. You can input the product number and the quantity directly into this field. And click Search and Add. Then you will be able to add the products. Please pay attention to this column, It's withdrawn. This column will indicate whether this product is withdrawn or not. Let's try to add a withdrawn product. Then you can see this column shows as Y, which means this product is withdrawn. Please pay attention that any bid request that contains a withdrawn product will result in contract that can only be used to sell from stock and claim. So when you want to create bid request, a warning message will show up to inform you this product is withdrawn. This warning message is to inform you that the total price of your bid request is over or below minimum clip level or max auto clip level. you can see the warning message is inform you a product number is withdrawn. Click Create a bid request to go ahead, and then you will be asked to input the quotation name and some other information. You can also choose Special Grade. Special Grade is a price list that has been created for a specific subset of end users. Selecting one of the special grades will calculate your quote by using this price. Please note that every special grade is triggered with conditions of use, so please make sure the end customer meets the conditions before you choose a special grade. You can also choose the subtype. Subtype is for own use, which means the end customer should be the resellers. So if you want to sell the bid to a normal customer, please don't choose any value here. Every region has a minimum deal registration clip, which means the bid request below this clip can be created directly. You can search the end customer here and also search the T2 reseller here, and then you can create a bid request directly. Take India for example. The minimum deal registration clip is 19,000. So you can see when the total price is below 19,000, it won't trigger the deal registration. But when I change the price to a higher one, then the system will require you to choose a deal registration. You can choose an existing approved deal registration to go ahead for your bid, and the end customer and the T2 reseller are automatically triggered in your deal registration. Click Create Bid. Then we'll go to this page. This is the summary of your bid request. You can find all the information here, including your bid request number, the total channel price, reseller name, contract type, and status, and so on. Below are the instant bidding price, which also the discounted price. Below the instant bidding price is additional discount. And in the bottom are the condition of this additional discount. If you want to get this additional discount, you have to make sure that your bid request meets all the conditions here. For India, you will have to choose distributor center before you create a bid request. And for other region, you don't have to do so. Click Use this price to go ahead for more actions. Then, in this page, you can choose what further action will be needed. You can confirm the quotation, and then you will get a final contract. You can also export quotation in Excel file. And the system also provides you an online calculation tool. You can input some uplift margin here to calculate what the final price will be based on this uplift margin. And the price will show in adjusted price. And then you can export your quotation in Excel file. And save SSCT CSV, save ePricer CSV allows you to export the quotation in CSV file. And copy function allows you to copy a total same bid request based on the existing bid request. The discount code is also a kind of additional discount provided by Lenovo. Please contact your sales rep for furthermore details. If you are not satisfied with this price and want additional discount, you can click Request Lenovo Review button. By clicking this button, you will be asked to input some information for Lenovo approval, like the target account, the justification, or the reason why you want a further discount. After you submit, this request will be sent to Lenovo's manager for approving. After the manager approved your request, they will amend the price in system. And then the instead bidding price here will change. You will be able to get a further discount price. Also, there is a function called special bid. Special bid is a function that allows you to inform sales rep the business opportunity. You can input some justification and will be sent to sales rep. Then the sales rep can contact you, or you can contact the sales rep directly to get an offline quotation. This request has been sent for Lenovo's approval. And let's create a new bid request to see how it triggers auto approval. The step is the same. This is the function special bid I mentioned just now. You can input your information and the justification here and click Submit. If you don't want to request Lenovo review or request a special bid, you can click Confirm Quotation to get an auto-approved bid. Click Submit. And then you can see the status is awaiting contract generation. It will take a few minutes delay to wait the contract generate successfully. And during this time, I'd like to introduce how to manage your bid requests. Click your bid request icon to get into this function. In this page, you will see a list of the bid requests you have created before. You can search them by filter, or you can export them into Excel file. You can also create folders to manage your bid request. Click this button, Go to Folder. You will be allowed to create new folders. And all the bid requests will be sent in default folder. If you want to change them into other folder, click the name of the folder. And you can choose in which folder you want to save your bid request. And then you can also get the contracts generated by clicking your Contracts button. This will show a list of contracts that generated. LBP provides two formats of contract, including CSV file and PDF file. PDF file generation will take furthermore times, and please wait patiently after you have agreed and confirmed the quotation. This is the function and the introduction of how to create a bid request and how to manage your bid request. The next one is user administration. By using this function, you can manage all the members in your company. The first one is generic email. You can input a generic email here. After you add this email address, all the emails regarding deal registration, email quotation, and contract will be sent to this email address. And you can also choose to share all bid requests or not by check or uncheck this field. When this option is selected, all registered employees in your company can see and edit their own bid request and also all bid requests from other employees. And also you can choose what kind of email can be sent to your end users. For example, by checking deal reg, it means all the emails regarding deal reg will be sent to this user's email. And you can see the user type from here, including admin or end users. This is the introduction of user administration. The last one is download the user guide. By using this function, you can download the latest version of user guide and video. And that's all the part of the introduction of LBP. Thanks for watching. Thank you and bye-bye.